Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Snaky Baby with the first Things I Hate editorial edition. Now, today I want to address the bike Range Rover incident, you know what I mean? Because all these other fake ratings ass or radio personality asses are trying to keep their ratings and their target audience up to par. Basically, that's how I see it. Because all of them are talking about, oh my God, look what happened. These hooligans or these ruffians, they need to look out. Yo, I don't condone nobody getting their ass kicked within an inch of their life. But, like I said, nobody knows what the driver of that vehicle did before that tape started being produced. Nobody knows what he did to have these guys start to roll that tape. And I say that because, you know, I'm still a biker. So, I mean, I've been in situations where we were mad deep in cars try to bogart in between the formation or cut in between and stuff like that. But it didn't get to that point. But what I can't stand is these radio personalities and stuff. They just condemning them because, oh, they're black bikers and everybody that's on a sports bike, they're either doing wheelies or they're reckless endangerment and all this other fucking classic bullshit that they put up. Yes, there are people who ride sports bikes that do wheelies and high chairs and all of that stuff. But that's not every biker. You know what I mean? And there was no evidence of that happening on that tape. But what there was evidence of, there was evidence of a felony being committed, because take it off of the 2 wheels and put you on 4 wheels. If a person hits your vehicle, parked or not, and tries to leave the scene of the crime, that's a hit and run. That is a felony. If you hit a person with your vehicle and try to leave the scene of the crime, that's a hit and run. So, what I did see on that tape, the part that I did see, I saw 2 felonies being committed. You know what I'm saying? And to my knowledge, I don't hear anybody talking about the felonies that were committed. I hear everybody talking about, oh my God, these black bikers, da-da-da-da-da. But one thing I could say, if it was, I'm not even going to say 50, if it was 12 Hell's Angels in that same predicament, I guarantee that motherfucking Range Rover wouldn't have done what he did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about he feared for his life. Why did you fear for your life? Because you saw 100 black motherfuckers on sports bikes? That makes you fear for your life? So, if you just happened to be in D.C. during the time of the Million Man March, a peaceful demonstration, what, you telling me that you feared for your life because you walked in a crowd of 1 million black motherfuckers? No. So I'm not going for the shit that you feared for your life. My personal opinion of it, you did something that you knew you weren't supposed to do. Like I said, you probably bogarted your way through, and the brothers were being brothers, and they was like, yo, dude, you're not getting through. Wait till we let you through, and you could go on about your way. But he wanted to expedite the process, so he wound up hitting a few bikes and a few people, you know? But they still talk about these people like they're some renegade-ass bike club. Don't you know the majority of these motorcycle clubs are social motorcycle clubs? Not gangs, not 1% outlaw clubs or nothing like that. Social clubs. And if you went into their roster and checked their members, you will see a lot of people with jobs. Jobs that have pensions and stuff like that. You have a lot of police, law enforcement that ride bikes. You have a lot of armed forces that ride bikes. you got a lot of people with credible and, credible credentials, and also careers that can be endangered by doing some heinous things. So, y'all need to get that out your mouth and out your mind that all these black people that you see on bikes is into some old crazy rah-rah shit, because that's not the case, you know? And we will never know the truth, because when this guy gets up, if they take it to court and this guy gets up on the stand, you know he's going to play the sympathy card. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. I was just surrounded by all of these people and whatever. But you dudes on TV, you dudes on the radio, stop sucking balls for your ratings, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Like I said before, I don't condone the ass whipping. You know, I think that he should have got a beat down. I don't think he should have got an ass whipping. But to show further proof that these are not these heinous rebels that everybody thinks they are. And there was a guy, when the other guy was beating on the front window, the driver's side window, there's a guy that went to the backside driver's side window. Looked like he was getting ready to break the window. But then he looked. He looked in, he saw the baby. He immediately left and went to the other side of the vehicle. So if they're such heinous rebels, why he didn't bust the shit out? He was the only one that was touched. But these are some rebels and renegades and so on and so forth. You know, if they were all of that, they would have took your child, they would have beat your wife, they would have went to your crib, sold your grandmother into prostitution, got your wife hooked up on dope and all of this, that, and other, but none of that happened. So you dudes that's pushing this shit and making it seem like, yo, this is the greatest tragedy since the motherfucking Hindenburg blowing up or some shit. Yo, cut it out, man. Especially you black motherfuckers out there, man. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only time that y'all will stand behind a black motherfucker is in some old Trayvon Martin case. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you shouldn't stand behind it, because you know a lot of people will misconstrue what you say. But it's like if it's done to us, you know, okay, we can't stand for that injustice. But like I said, an injustice happened. You may not agree on the way that the injustice was taken care of, but there was an injustice against those bikers. You know what I'm saying? Who's paying? Yo, you hit my bike. That is a hit and run. You left the scene of an accident, or tried to. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's talking about that, to my knowledge. But everybody keeps focusing on the bikers. Every biker is not bad. That's why they say the outlaw clubs call themselves 1%. They call themselves 1% because the other 99% of bike riders are law-abiding citizens. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could take all of that heinous bullshit y'all pumping and stick it up your ass, man. Don't straddle the fence when it comes to something that may be controversial. Stand on your side, yo. Look at the facts. Stop going by what your people might say, especially you cats on TV and on the radio. Hey, we don't want you to lose your target audience, so we're going to go on this side. You know what I'm saying? Stop it.